Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, it's great to connect with you at this time on your soul path. For this reading for the soul path, we're going to be connecting into the universal energies and look at what you're aligning to. I'm also going to get messages from the universe to see where you are in your alignment and what you are aligning to and drawing to in December. As always, there are timestamps in the description box below. I'm sure a lot of you know how to do pick a card, but if you don't, I always suggest trust your intuition. And I really feel the cards or crystals actually call us. It's really us on a subconscious level through synchronicity. You're a transmitter. You're transmitting this energy out into the world, out into the universe, to receive your message or guidance, and really it's an extension of you. So always trust your intuition. These are general readings. Take what applies, what doesn't apply, leave it for later. It might apply later, or it might not apply. Just, you know what your story is. These are soul stories. You know what your story is. You know what's unfolding in your life, and this is here to support you and bring you insight and understanding. And also for many of you, just really give a confirmation. All right, and again, you can slow the video down. You can pause it if you want to get a closer look at the cards. You can skip ahead also to the timestamps. I will be doing a brief tune-in alignment meditation. Speaking of alignment, as we are in a very powerful cycle, a lot is changing, really February, March on, but we will see some of these bigger changes individually and in the collective also the end of January, because Pluto is going into Aquarius. All right, let's look at the cards, shall we? Okay, so soul story number one, you have sugar. And you have the Tangerine quartz. Soul story number two, you have Aries, Mars. Can get this up. Smoky quartz. Again, choose the card or cards or crystals that you feel the most connection to or pull to or call to. This is all about your divine soul path and what's unfolding for you, what you're aligning to. And then soul story number three, you've got mystical sister. And you've got the, what is this? The cathedral quartz or candle quartz. Candle quartz, also known as Atlantean love star. All right, so we've got soul story number one, number two, number three. Doing a pause here as I tune in. Again, you can skip ahead. Soul story number one, number two, and number three. So actually, there's a lot of expanded energy right now. So taking a conscious deep breath in up through the crown chakra. Take another deep breath in, connecting to the soul star chakra. And as you consciously breathe out, draw the breath to the center of the body, out through the chakras at the soles of the feet, connecting into the earth star chakra. And take another deep breath in when you're ready. Pause at the top of the breath. Release the breath. Feeling a conscious alignment to the universe. Feeling your connection to the universal flow of abundance, the infinite innate intelligence of the universe, the creative principle of life itself as you, expressing and experiencing through you as you. You're opening to the messages that are right for you at this time on your soul path. When you feel ready, choose the card, cards, or crystals that you feel the most connected to. Let's get into your readings, Radiant Soul Light. Hello, Radiant Soul. So I'm not sure if I called this, because I was kind of zony. I'd meditated before. I don't know if I called this pineapple quartz. This is actually tangerine quartz. Okay. And it's pretty amazing because the tangerine quartz gets its color from actually a hematite, which I have here, rubbing off on it. What is that? Oxidization. So that's what gives it this coating or color. And I feel like that has some meaning for you. We'll look in that. You've got sugar. Really take a look at this card. Saccharin, I don't know if they have saccharin anymore, but they had back in the day. Okay, just take a look at that card and see what's calling to you, what messages. And we're looking at alignment for you. So I'm going to leave this here as the guide card, as I like to do if you've been watching my videos for a while. And the fortune card is Thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new positive future. All right, so before we even get to, I'm going to change this around. Before we even get to the laying out the cards, I'm getting a very, very, very strong message for you from the universe as to your alignment, and it is a breakthrough. I don't know if you can see this here. So this is what you've been going through. You've had a lot of challenges is what I'm hearing. Maybe some of you setbacks. You've had a lot of entanglements. The universe is really supporting you at this time, and you're going to see the way out. The way out is opening. December brings a lot of openings for you, a lot of new insights, even like, okay, I can do it this way. I don't have to do it that way. I have this sugar, the sweetness is coming back into your life. Now, some of you I'm even hearing, oh no, I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I can handle that anymore, whatever that is, whatever that message is. But your universal alignment is bringing the sweet stuff back, more joy, more potential, more possibility. I'm also being shown a big rainbow. Well, no, that's not rainbow quartz, but you know, it's so interesting. Maybe soul story number 3 has some messages for you, soul story number 1. Because even though I know this is a tangerine quartz, I keep saying rainbow, and I keep seeing cloudy skies and then a rainbow, after the rain. I keep seeing with soul story number 1, with this soul group, the rainbow, the clarity, the breakthrough. Some entanglement is freed up. A new direction is opening. It's really about more joy for you. Yeah, you've gone through a lot. Things are going to be getting lighter for you is also what I'm being shown. Okay, we're going to actually get, let's see, messages here from the tarot. Focus on what's sweet. Some of you might have been eating a lot of sweets because life hasn't been so sweet. There's a lot of work. Maybe you might even felt drudgery, like things. Look at that. This wanted to come out. The sun. Okay, but it came out reverse, which I don't normally take. Oh, my whole deck is reversed, so that's a good sign. Okay. So things are getting sunny or getting better. I knew it. I kept seeing this like sunshine, rainbow after the rain, there has to be a little rain in everybody's life. We need the rain. A lot of you, you've been moving through some loss or grief, and that's lifting. I mean, really look at this card. I really feel this is your energy. And some of you in December, it might be quite cold, but you're going to feel the hope. You're going to feel the hope returning. You're going to feel the sun, the sunshine. Some of you literally will be in some kind of environment where there is more sunshine or it's sunnier. And I think you really need to look at this card. Look at, there's sun peeking through. There's a breakthrough. I am hearing the universal message for you. The universal messaging is after the rain is the sun again. And also that I can see clearly now, that you're seeing more clearly. There's something you're seeing more clearly. Now, I also feel that a lot of you are going through this kind of transformation because it's your soul, it's your destiny. You're really leveling up. I'm going to be very excited to see what 2024 brings you, because I really get that there's this amazing soul connection with you, with yourself, and there's these potentials, these possibilities that are starting to come through to manifest. It's kind of like sliding doors. Wasn't that a movie? I think she was going in a bus or something, or the subway. Was Gwyneth Paltrow in it? It was an old movie, but kind of a cult classic now. But I think she's going in different, each time she goes in that door, that sliding door, whatever it was. I don't even remember the movie. I don't even know if I saw the whole thing, but I like the concept of it. Was a different reality, creating a different, different outcome, a different potential and opportunity, and a different reality, and even a different outcome. That's what you're aligning to. So a lot of you are actually shifting timelines because you've completed something on a really deep level, like really in your gut, your heart, soul, knowing in your body, I'm done with this. I'm moving on from this. I'm going for this. I want this, I deserve this. So there is a lot of, again, there's a lot of this new energy from your soul that is coming through. And it is a lot more joyous. I just feel you're actually even going to have more support or help, or I don't know. You're very much more in touch with your intuition, is what I'm hearing also, or gut knowing. Some of you might say, I'm trusting my gut more. I'm trusting my, my intuition more. And you're really going for it. And something that you were promised is coming through. So this could be a contract with the Sun card, with Leo there. This could have to do something with self-expression or creativity. But you are going to get some kind of contract or agreement that you've been wanting. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but we'll look further. Let's see what's going on. You've got the Hierophant. So that's interesting. Leo, Taurus energy, the Queen of Cups. But look at this energy, lifting the hands up, connecting to the universe. Here you are connecting to the universe. So I don't know, prayer, meditation, visualizing. I'm just also being shown and hearing it's also your hard work. So the universe is just saying to me, you're in alignment for a breakthrough. You're in alignment for a breakthrough. You're enlightened. There's something you're going to be enlightened about, some new information, strength. Look at this. Out of 5 cards and 2 of Pentacles, changes up ahead. You've got 3 major arcana. The Sun card and also Strength, card of Leo. So this tells me that whatever you've been going through is of a destiny issue. It's of the soul. It's written in the Akash, because that major arcana is showing that you've been in an amazing and major initiation process. For some of you, there is something that you left behind. I don't know if it's a behavior pattern, if it's an approach, if it's an activity. I don't know what it is, but it's put you in the potential. Now, you may not know exactly where you're going or what you're doing, soul story number 1, completely. You have an idea, that because I do see that a lot for you is you're in the void. You're in the place of the potential, the opening, the opportunity. So there is a lot. A lot of you know what you want, and to some degree where you're going. You may not know how. Some of you don't know how this next level of manifestation is going to happen. The universe wants you to know, though, that creative infinite intelligence that is within you, that universal intelligence, the intelligence of the universe, is coming through to say that you are creating something new, and you're doing it in a different way. You're not doing it in the same way that you have done before. So a lot of you kind of have to check your, I did that already, or I know how to handle this, and you have to let this other part of you come through. Okay, it's really the space of the higher self with the Hierophant there. Okay, Unfinished Symphony. Yeah, you've been wrapping stuff up, and truth be told, but you're getting to a greater truth, a greater understanding of what your life is meant to be. That's what I'm hearing. What is your life meant to be? What is the life meant to be? And you're not finished yet. You're not finished yet. You're needed. Your gift, you're needed. There is something, I was going to say on a group level, look at collaborate, and that's the Sun card. Okay. A lot of you have been wanting help, support, or someone to collaborate with, a business partner, someone to help you, or you're wanting, even some of you, it's your own partner or friend or spouse or significant other, and you just either haven't had the time or things haven't aligned. You are going to be working much more with groups, and I feel like for you, all you need to do is, do you need to reach out a little bit? Reaching out is not bad for you, but you're not meant to do it all. But it's right here, Aquarius energy. I'm getting the message you're aligning to this breakthrough that puts you on this new level. You're leveling up through the light. There's a message here where there's a lot of light, enlightenment, using your light. Light is our creativity, our self-expression. It's our genius, because there's something that you didn't finish. There's something that you've wanted to do, that you've wanted to create or share. There's something that you have wanted to do in your life that isn't complete yet. Oh my God, this is double whammy. 11th house. Okay. And I wasn't even going to use these cards, but I heard the nudge from Spirit. Where the cosmos grants wishes, what are we talking about? The universe, the cosmos, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions, okay? Reach out a little bit, do what you want to do, prepare, just know that you're in alignment for more fun, more friends, creative collaborations. You know, I really feel like a lot of you have an amazing mind. You're very creative, or you can put things together in a very unique way. And you really want more soulmates. You know, you're finding your soul tribe, or more of your soul tribe. The universe is saying, look, it's all aligning up. They didn't say look, but I'm saying look. The universe speaks with very few words. What I'm being shown, and the message is, if you could see what's in my mind, it's like there is this almost like a lightning rod. I've got a star here too again. You're the star of your own life. And I see this alignment coming. It's like all this work, all this delay, whatever has been going on for you, things in your life, that some that you know about, some that you're initiating, but a lot that you don't know about. You also may be seeing 1111 or 11. You are under that frequency of 1111, which is a transmitter, broadcaster. It's a signal that is put out through the etheric aspect of you to draw in the right people and situations for this next level. So you are definitely either already leveled up, or no, I'm being told there's more leveling up. You're moving up, you're moving up, you're moving up the ranks, you're moving up the steps, you're moving up the job, you're moving up the position, you're moving up in your life, you're moving up a lot. So your wish is about to be fulfilled. It is to be granted. You are in alignment for enlightenment, which means a deeper understanding, awareness, enlightening conversations. A lot of you may be working with the whole idea of enlightenment, awakening, spirituality. Some of you with the Hierophant, it could be body, mind, connection, or therapy. But you're definitely, we're going to do a 2024 year because I really want to. I like to peak, not just for all of you, but for me. 2024 is going to be a different year. You're jumping off. You're jumping off from a certain level and going into a new level. So you're at a jump off. Look at that 10. It's a new beginning. And it's, I don't know if you see the keyboard here. It has to do with sound, frequency, tone. You are getting aligned more to your soul signature frequency, to your own sound, your own tone, your own voice. Could even be some energy with the fifth chakra there, even with the Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Cups there. Because something, there's something that you you've completed so that you can connect to and complete what you really want. So some of you, this is a new cycle. Some of you, just going to get a couple messages about career and business. Now, I do take the rest of the monthly readings to Patreon. So if you're on Patreon, you can get the extended, or you can go there. We're going to dive in a bit deeper, because I know a lot of people want to keep this kind of short. Okay, toxic work environment, background check, spending, paying bills, cryptocurrency. You're going to have a new way of receiving income or making income or creating income, an income stream. Some of you, this literally could be cryptocurrency. And there is growth. So you also are going to have a new revenue stream or an increase in a revenue stream. Now, some of you, this obviously could be a raise in pay. It could be a bonus that you're able to pay bills off, and you're actually going to be able to spend less money and live better. Now, I don't know. That could be a move. That could be because you have multiple revenue streams or a different revenue stream coming in. Some of you that have been wanting to leave a job, a position that no longer suits you, you are going to be able to do that. I don't know about December, but I would say for sure in 2024. Okay, now I'm tailoring this to December. So all in all, what I see for you, soul story number one, is that you are connecting into, I heard, a bigger vision of your life and a more fulfilling version of you. It's been a long haul. It's been difficult. I get it. I feel your energy, but you haven't given up, and the universe is rewarding that. It's the universal flow, the universal energies are moving around right now within you and within your life and external circumstances to create this enlightenment in your situation or situations and this breakthrough. And I feel for a lot of you, it definitely has to do with finance and career and people. Being around more people. Maybe it's a family of your choosing. This could be toxic work environment, could also be toxic situation, or you could have felt like, hey, these people don't get me, or my family doesn't get me, or my friends or spouse or something, or, and that is being worked out. You have to trust that you are now in this alignment. I know a lot of you feel it. You feel the energy of it, and it really is this hematite. I can't remember what it is. I want to look it up. It's like, I don't know if it's called oxidization, but you guys might want to look it up. But it's with the Tangerine quartz. And what happens is I guess it's the iron from the hematite, right? They grow together and it rubs off and it creates this amazing orange color, which this is bringing in vitality. So some of you, this is going to positively affect your health, your energy levels. I get clarity. Quartz always expands really what's life enhancing. It helps us see what isn't working, what is toxic. So that's a big piece for you guys. That's part of your story right now, is looking at what's toxic, whatever that is. Is that food? Is that people? Is that situations? Is that routine or habit or beliefs? I don't know. But also this hematite is a magnetic hematite. So I want to share something with you really quickly before we close this reading, is that you, this is about you magnetizing more. See that? This magnetic hematite magnetizes. So you're not going to have to work as hard or put in as much grunt work, over effort. There's going to be a lot of balancing coming up, especially, start in December, but you're going to see your way out. You're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to feel the alignment that's happening with the universe that is now bringing this breakthrough for you, so that you can go to your own next level and you can accomplish what you have been wanting to do and what you've been focused on. All right, so light, I wish you a beautiful, lovely December.
I want to see what is your soul insights mantra for your path. I'm in alignment for a breakthrough. That's it. I'm in alignment for a breakthrough. I would just keep saying that, or I'm in alignment for breakthroughs. There could be multiple, but you're definitely, no doubt about it, coming up December, you are aligning to a breakthrough. And there's more than one, whether they're in December or 2024, you've set things up. You've gone through all of this. You are aligning to a breakthrough. Boom. All right, lots of love and light, and I hope to see you in another reading. Hello there, Soul Light. Welcome to your reading. This is Soul Story number 2. If you chose the Smokey Quartz. And Aries, Mars energy. Look at that energy. And the triangle of light. You're busting through a lot. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the universal energies that you're connecting in, get messages from the universe, and look and align to or see what's coming up for you in your soul alignment as you're aligning to the abundance of the universe. And abundance is enough of everything. It is what you need, what you want, what you're drawing in. I do feel a lot of growth with this group. Let's see what you're getting here. Oh, you got birth. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. Well, that would fit in with growth. So look at that. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. You've got a lot of red here, kind of pinky red, and there's a little child there. So it could be literally for some of you birth, or that's a possibility. But I get growth in your life. I get overcoming challenges. I get movement. I get inspired action. I feel like a lot of you have been working on something or focused on something in your life. In other words, there's been a focus, whatever it is for you. Some of you it's a relationship, some of you it's health, some of you it's wealth, some of it's your own spirituality or spiritual knowledge, or moving forward more comfortably or confidently in your life. And that is going to be happening. Now, also what I do here, the message from the universe is, even though there's all this Aries energy and Mars, it's like, proceed, be gentle, proceed gently with compassion. Now, some of you, this is gentle with yourself, like don't overdo, don't over push. And for some of you, this is also gentle with others that are not moving at the frequency and speed that you're moving. So if things have been slow in your life, or there's been a lot of delays, I'm seeing in December things pick up and clear into 2024. I know this is for December, but we're so close to, December, January energies. There is a lot that picks up for you. There's a lot that's speeding up. And you're going to have a lot more energy. A lot of you may have not had a lot of energy. You have a lot of Kundalini energy coming in, a lot of creative energy. This is also a 5. So this is telling me new people, influences. I'm getting that it's going to be quite a busy time for you. Friends, family, new friends, acquaintances. Now, some of you in December, it's going to be the planning. Calling this person, texting this person, going to this meeting, interviewing. So it may not pop until after the first of the year for some of you, but it is aligning. In other words, that's part of the alignment. So part of your alignment of aligning to the abundance of the universe is more, not just people on your path and opportunities, but I feel really for you also, it has a lot to do with your energy, your vitality, coming back, feeling better, like you're inspired about something. You're moving into inspired action, which is very much the higher vibrational frequency of that Mars energy, Aries. And remember, Mars is co-ruler of Scorpio also. So some of you, this could be the plans, projects, the way that you want to work. I'm actually hearing for this deck. And it is like, just do it, but you don't have to feel the need to, I just heard, mow anybody over. It doesn't have to be rash. I feel that your steps are going to be very determined. There's a determined aspect, and just as I said this, you're moving forward. I just heard move forward on those plans. This is the time to put those plans into action, okay? So you're aligning to the opportunity to put your plans into action. There's a lot of movement. Some of you are literally moving house. You're moving or something. I just heard a shed. I just heard that we're cleaning the outlet or the garage. I'm also seeing people like office. I'm literally seeing boxes. Something's moved out of the house or apartment into storage or into a shed or garage or something. Some of you are also going to have someone come live with you for a while, or there's the opening or the opportunity for you to travel and live perhaps with someone else. I did not want to take this many cards, but I will because they came out, and I trust the message is from the universe that these are the cards that are right for you. You've got the Sun, you've got the Chariot and the Sun. So this movement is very fulfilling for you. It makes you very happy. Now, by the way, Soul Story number 1 also got the Sun card, I do believe. So you might, if you felt a pull towards Soul Story number 1, you might want to look there. You've got the High Priestess. You've got the Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's offers. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting a lot to do with psychic work or psychic ability or moving forward on some kind of plan or project. Some of you, this could even be a book. Some of you, this is something that goes out into, I just heard space-time continuum. It's something you're putting out there in the universe. Some of you are going to do more on social media. Some of you are new on social media. But these changes, and you're to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. There's going to be a lot of writing for you, a lot of correspondence to do. Some of you are going to be getting a position. Now, mind you, I'm trying to keep this only December, but part of your abundance is some kind of new position. It may be writing articles or blogging, or you might be a part of some kind of consortium or some kind of group or magazine, or I just heard Daily Ohm. I heard some kind of publication, so something publishing. Some of you may even be doing something on Twitter or X. It's interesting because I don't see it yet. Maybe it comes through. I am getting a lot with reaching more people, and even maybe social media to some degree, in wellness, spirituality. Even if you're an artist doing music or doing something, there is something that is very uplifting. So your message is really to start doing what you need to do. Knight of Cups, it's not rushing, even though you have that Mars energy. Remember, Mars is co-ruler of also Scorpio, right? Mars and Pluto rule Scorpio. So yes, we have Aries here and we have Mars. Mars rules, governs Aries planetarily, but we have Aries and Mars. So to me, I'm seeing Scorpio, get to the bottom of things. Get to the bottom of what's important to you. Get to the bottom of what you want to do. Don't let the people gloss over. Don't take, like, as my mom used to say, half-ass answers, half-ass situations. If you want it, go for it. What is it that you really want? Go for it. Now's the time to just go for it. And I feel like some of you could be some new people coming in your life, the Queen of Pentacles, or you could be this Queen of Pentacles where you are maybe a spiritually based business, or you're bringing your spiritual insights or your spiritual practice to business. This doesn't have to be everybody on a spiritual path, though I do tailor my readings to those that are awakening or, awake, aware, living more and more awake, and spiritually focused, or really on a soul path. I'm really working within the soul and the Akashic. But it doesn't matter if you are or not consciously. So I do see someone observing you in December and contemplating. I think it's about hiring or asking you to do something, because there's some kind of offer that's coming to you that you're going to think a little bit. You're going to bring it to your feelings. Do I really want to do this? So one of the things that's happening for you that is aligning you to the abundance of the universe is you're learning to trust your intuition more. Even if you're fierce as whatever, psychic or whatever, it's in your personal life and it's in your choices. and that you're acting upon that and you're forging your own way. So December brings this alignment of forging your own way in life, connecting really to the power of the universe, the power and presence within you. And also connecting into this energy here, being very grounded and earthed and focused on, what is right for you, or what you feel is right for you, or what your next steps are meant to do on a 3D level, but you're also bringing something with your intuition. So I feel with that Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the message that I'm getting to support your alignment to getting things done and opening to this abundance is that there are going to be some offers that are very that brings a level of some kind of opening. Some of you there could even be more than one job or position. Some of you may be bridging. Okay, we've got financial constraint. And then we go with the Sun twice. Okay, some of you are not using your gifts enough or putting yourself out there. And if you do that, the universe is saying, I will support you. Really, there's no I, it's an energy, but that's what I'm getting. It's like the support is there within the universe if you move forward, Mars, on your ideas. It's like the universe is waiting for you. Oh, soul story number 2, I can feel you. I can feel the energy of the universe. It's like it's heavy, but like when it's going to rain and you feel it in the air. I think they call it precipitation, right? That's what I'm feeling with you. It's like you're heavy with a lot of stuff. Like you have a lot of stuff you could do or be doing. The message for you is to focus more. To focus more on what it is that you want to do, even with the downtime. Those of you that have some downtime during the holidays, focus on your creativity or projects or what is it that you're wanting to put out into the world, because it's time to do it. Now, mind you, this starts in December. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say my senses, my psychic sense and what I'm getting through the channeled messages is that this is going to be a theme for you in 2024, is that you're forging a path that is much more fulfilling and creative for you. And I feel like not just collaborations, but I feel like you're just, it's a whole idea, of the soulmate or soulmates, but you're also going to be very independent. So you are going to be around people that you feel a very strong connection to and with. However, you're still going to be very independent. I'm seeing a strong independent streak. So there still is a lot you're doing on your own, and maybe that's the nature of how you work or your business. But I am definitely hearing the alignment to abundance is there for you as you act more upon for some of you, what you need to do, what you want to do, you're just going to have to you're changing your focus a bit. And I think in the next 3 weeks, what I'm getting is that you're going to be contemplating, what's my focus? What's my direction? Mending. Okay. And then the observer, that's the contemplation. So some of you are going to be having a lot of philosophical conversations, one in particular that I'm hearing. And it's kind of a mending energetically. I don't feel like it's like, well, you did this or I did that. I feel like it's a coming back together with someone. There's someone in your life that you're coming back together with. And this is just going to give a lot of peace of mind. And maybe it's through the holidays that you have the space to reconnect with people, get a tea, get a coffee, get a drink, go out to eat, go for a walk, a hike. Because some of you even travel. Someone could be coming to travel to see you. Because I do see either you're traveling a lot and visiting people, or other people are traveling to see you. There's a lot about reconnecting with people, with certain people in your life. One of the things that's happening is because you're very focused, and you're going to find even more mid-December, you're very focused on what it is that you want, your goals, your vision, your business, your projects, whatever it is that you want. You're like, I got to do this. I got to make it happen. I got to extend myself out. And so because of that, I think on an intuitive level, you're like feeling like I better connect with people now because I'm going to be very busy, or I'm going to be very focused on something else, in my life. And that person isn't a part of that, though I love them. So it's not about losing friends or family, but it's just that you might opt to go to a dinner that's in alignment with more of what you want to do, or like something about, community and connecting with people, like we used to say in the old days, networking. So it's like your interests are changing and you're forging a new direction. Now, I want to say to those of you that are coupled, I don't want to tell you how to feel, but just I would say you don't have to be afraid. This isn't about breaking up or splitting up unless you're already in that mode. I'm not really seeing that. But what I do see is more independence within relationships. And people may notice that, like, oh my God, you're more independent. Okay, soul story number 2. I love when this happens. We've got the sun 3 times. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. You've got the sun, and the sun. So, and then Mars is fiery. So again, passion coming up, purpose, you're going to get things done. Some of you have had things like projects that you haven't been able to get to, or cleaning out stuff, or getting rid of stuff, or organizing, or, oh, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that. You're going to be able to get to that. December, you're going to be able to get to that. Cancerian energy. The energy is emotional. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. That to me is just coming into this mending energy, and also the Knight of Cups is that I feel like there's a new intimacy with yourself. You're seeing yourself more clearly, and so there's a new intimacy with people. And so for some of you, this birth is also a new level of friendship, like really deep, amazing friends, that are ride or die, literally, ride or die with the Chariot. Or you see where they fit in now on your path. There's much more appreciation for you, and you're having more appreciation for others. So I definitely get a lot of emotional energy, a lot of emotional fulfillment coming up for you. And the Sun card, the Sun energy is about renewal, feeling better. It's also about your inner child. So your inner child, the place of, it's our inner child center, the chakra, solar plexus. It's also our Hara center, our empowerment center, our power center. But it's also the place of the inner child. And we feel a lot of times our wounding there, right? Our inner child wounding, but also the gifts and the wonder of the inner child are there. So you've done a lot of deep diving and healing of your inner child, and parts of you maybe that you disowned or didn't like or didn't understand, or maybe you were trying to, fit in. You've done a lot of healing. And so that healing is bringing a lot of abundance in your life through people and loving situations and new connections and the ability to forge ahead. Like you really are now believing in yourself, and you're believing in your life. Whoa, the universe is saying, believe in yourself, believe in your life, believe in yourself, believe in your life. This is all about believing in the power and presence of the universe within you. You are that universal energy. You are connecting into that universal flow. I feel you're going to be feeling much more empowered. You're going to be feeling powerful. Those of you, this is going to manifest in a lot of different ways for different people, because this is a general reading, but I even feel some of you that have had some muscle or bone, something going on, the toe or the foot. There's something going on, the hands. Some of you are also doing Reiki, or you're going to open up, receiving or giving Reiki. There's a lot to do with energy healing, pranic healing. Some of you are also, I do see some retreats or yoga. Some of you're going to feel like you want to make sure that you have time to pull back. Okay, the card you've got is Symbiosis, which is a trine or sextile, 52. Remember I said you're going to see how you fit in on people's path and how they fit on you, in you. So there's an amazing energy of symbiosis. Now, symbiosis is a very powerful energy of the universe. It's those SYNs. synchronicity, synergy. When we have enough synergy in our life, and it comes from the awareness of a healthy symbiosis, how everything fits together and helps or supports each other. It comes from spirit with that 52-7. Synergy gives you symbiosis. Symbiosis gives you synergy, and then you start having synchronicity. So a lot of you, if you have felt on your own or somebody hasn't been there or hasn't been as supportive, you're going to feel that support or that connection, even if people aren't around you. 12th house, introspection. There it is. Again, observer. So I do get the message that what aligns you more to the universal abundance is taking time to introspect and to observe people, your life, situations before you act. That's what Spirit's saying, before you act. So because then you are adjusting ever so slightly to get into alignment to the abundance of the universe. So you're on track, and what keeps you on track is the pause. The 12th house, because when you pause, the 12th house is, it's emotional, it's water, it's the subconscious, it's the unconscious, it's meditation. Cancer here, also watery element. It's our Cancer. It can be intuitive, but it's more they're intuitive. They the gut, has to do with the gut knowing. A lot of you mothering something, nurturing something in your life. So though there is a very strong energy coming in for you, soul story number 2, a very, powerful, maybe even get this done, let's go, take charge. It's also very much tempered with the feminine, the divine feminine aspect of you. So there is this amazing, and I think this card really shows it. There's this amazing feminine fluid energy about you and a very strong masculine driving force. So you have a very wonderful balance of this inner masculine and inner feminine, which is also the Sun card, because true healing comes from us connecting our divine masculine or inner masculine and divine feminine, or inner masculine, inner feminine, and being in alignment to that. So your very own alignment is causing a birth of yourself, kind of a flowering, if you will, an opening that is aligning you to the abundance of the universe. And it is definitely bringing more of a divine flow to your life. But things are picking up. There's going to be a lot picking up, but you're going to be able to handle what's picking up, because I do see that a lot of you have been doing the self-care. You've been doing what you need to do for things to pick up and for you not to fall apart. You're in that driving force right now, soul story number 2. You're the driver, but again, it's like the vehicle, but you're connected in to the higher self. The chariot is connection to the higher self. And again, the black and white, magnetic, electrical, feminine, masculine. It's the yin yang. So I feel that a lot of you are realizing, when I make these decisions, if I take care, I rest, I let things unfold a bit, and then bam, I do the decision, I'm finding things line up for me better. So that's what's happening to you. Your things are lining up for you better in your life at this time. And that's for the birth. That's for the openings. That's for manifestation. So birth is a manifestation. So there are some things that you have wanted. Some of you, it could be a job. Now we're just going to look at some of these cards. I'm going to be doing an extended on Patreon, which you can be a part of. There is a link if that's something that you would like to do. And you can look at the tiers. Let's see, unemployment, need a job, and retirement. Some of you are retiring or will have the money to retire. A lot of you are starting to plan that. You're starting to put a plan in place, but you're doing the action of the plan. What do I need to do to have enough money to retire or travel? I get a lot with traveling, picking up and leaving. Now, some of you, there is a new job coming in that requires training. Some of you are training right now for something that you want to do on your own, whether it's you're in school, going back to school? Is it a vocational program, avocational? Is it a workshop? There's something that a lot of you are training in to be able to move forward in your life. So I do feel this movement is going to happen very quickly. The universe is saying, but be willing to put you have to put the pauses in consciously. That's something that you learn to do, is to put the pauses in your life consciously, to stop, reflect, to introspect, to not push. You've also healed a deeper part of yourself is another message. You've healed a part of yourself that was very wounded and very tender that you're bringing out now. Maybe some of you, there could have been, okay, well, let me see what's the message there. It may not have gotten the kudos or recognition from family or friends. You might have felt too odd or different. There might have been some shame around this part, or like, oh, why do you think that way? Or why do you do that? Or what does that mean? Or you know how he thinks, or you know how she thinks. It just got like side eye, got the shade, basically. Got the side eye glance, it got the shade. But you're bringing that part out, and that's this fierce uniqueness, independence, creative, down to business, but fun aspect of you that's coming in. So with that Aries energy, you might, if you know your chart, or just do a chart online, or I can do that if you want to do a soul path astrology reading with me, you can do that as well. Or maybe you know your chart. I would look where do you have Aries? Chiron is in Aries right now. Eris is in Aries. And we have the North Node in Aries. So that somehow is impacting a very important part of your life at this time. So you may want to look at what am I to get more into the conscious vibe of this. Like, okay, this is how I'm changing things up. This is what I'm doing. But basically you're aligning to take charge, and that taking charge aligns you to the abundance of the universe, so that you're getting what you need and want. You're getting that direction. You're aligning to a higher vibrational frequency and flow of you. It's not just frequency for you, it's flow. This means energy, your life force energy. You're having more to, there's more to do. There's more to manifest. So you're aligning to some amazing manifestations, some things that you've really been wanting and focused on are starting to manifest. All right, Soul Light, if you want to go to the extended, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, your Soul Insights reading, or mantra for this reading, I keep getting pulled back to the Sun card, how that's all aligned. That's a definite message for you. Sun, the sun, the sun. Renewal, refresh. You're aligning to renewal and replenishment. That's it. You're aligning to parts of your life that need the renewal so you can move forward. That's it. I'm aligning to the parts of my life that need renewing so I can move forward and further align to the abundance of the universe. That's it. The universe wants you to know you are still connected no matter what. You're connected to the universe, the universal flow of abundance, the innate infinite intelligence of the universe. Sometimes your flow is more and sometimes it's less. You're moving into a time frame where it's going to be more. So feel the flow and move forward. All right, lots of love and light, and I will see you in the next reading. Hello, Soul Light. Wonderful to connect with you. Wow, okay, I want to just shift a little bit into your energy. And I'm feeling your energy going up, like a V, just up and out. There's just, you're coming out of something. I'm getting May, December. You're coming out of something from May to this month, December. There's something that you've completed or quit, some kind of test. It could have been something, a new realization from what you've gone through. Some of you also, there is someone coming in your life, and I get May to some. They could be very young, a lot younger than you, or a lot older. And I do feel that this group, you're very individual, unique. You have a lot of people, different types of friends or acquaintances, or also different skills, maybe jobs you've done. There's a lot of variety in your life, or there's meant to be. If there hasn't been for a long time, it's coming back. Now you've got this is a new crystal. I'll show you all the crystals. I got it Anima Mundi. This is a candle crystal, or also called a pineapple crystal. I think I had called Soul Story number 1 a pineapple crystal, but that is a tangerine crystal. So if you felt a resonance between this one or Soul Story number 1, there may be some messages. Pineapple, because how it looks on the side, candle, like the dripping, but it's also known as Atlantean love star. Look at that love star. I get the most amazing energy from this crystal, I have to tell you. So I'm getting the most amazing energy from you. I did on all soul stories, but there is something a little bit different about you, a little bit unique, or there's something that you're doing differently in life, or different approach. I feel like you are very a unique individual. Maybe many of you are connected already to your soul. You have an awareness of your soul. Maybe you're living more from your soul, or understanding your soul more. This love star is going to guide you energetically as you connect into this love star. It's guiding you by love, and it is bringing you a love of your life. Now, I don't know what the cards are saying, but I feel like the universe is saying not only are you aligning to the abundance of the universe, but part of your abundance is love, an amazing love relationship. This could also be a deepening of all relationships and bonds. There's a deepening. There's a really strong, like, we can get through anything. We got through this, we can get through everything. I get a lot of ride or die. There's just a lot. There's a lot that the universe wants you to know also, that your work is seen. You are seen. You're about to be more seen. Now, I'm actually going to light, which I also got at Anima Mundi, to clear the air. Whoa, sorry about that. Whap. This is sage with dragon's blood on it for purifying, but also aligning more to the spiritual realm. It's clearing any blocks that are coming, that you've experienced, especially for some of you within the last few years, 3 to 5 years. There's a lot. You're at a very pivotal time, Soul Story number 3. And it is some kind of reclaiming something. Okay, can you feel that? Take a breath. And release, and just relax into your body temple. There's something changing within your body too. I don't know, hair, how you dress, what you do. Your appearance is changing. You are this butterfly, the mystical sister. Look at that. No wonder I didn't even read this. Mystical sister. Yeah, and an L breaks down to a 6, okay? 6 energy. So this is about synthesis. This is about connecting with others. I feel like I get butterfly energy with you, but I also get definitely phoenix energy, like rising from the phoenix, you know, coming out of the chrysalis, moving from the cocoon to the chrysalis. But you are ready to fly, and you're also ready to show your beauty. You're ready to show your gifts. I feel a wonderful soul group, soul tribe. Now, for some of you, this is soul sisters, star sisters, or someone may call you star sister. There's a wonderful group around you. Now, some of you, this could be just very close friends. If it's men or male, they're connected very much to their spiritual energy and the divine feminine. There's a very strong connection of soul star sisters around you. A sisterhood. Some of you are going to be working a lot with women. Some of you are connecting into a very soft, vulnerable, yet strong part of yourself, where you're not having to push so much is what I'm hearing, not having to overdo or do as much. Now, there's going to be changes again, how you look, how you present yourself. A lot of external changes with you, changes within your body, and changes around you. Let's see, there's going to be some changes around you also. Okay, let's see the fortune reading card. Oh, star. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and possibility. Yeah, I would definitely, the star. And by this is the Atlantean star, love star. Love is guiding you. This is self-love, love of others, love of life, love of your path, an understanding of what you've gone through. You're really moving into a time of that star guiding you. Let this Atlantean soul or love star guide you. You freed up from something. The universe is saying you're free. Open, let your wings shine. This is a time for you to really be seen and to share what you know, share your gifts. I also feel there is a very special someone that's coming in your life that is going to, okay, I'm going to use this card, the Muse, that's going to share a common purpose, or your path. Your path is aligning with someone. Now, you have risen a lot. This is not, you've been in that chrysalis a lot. You're like a multi-level, multi-dimensional butterfly. You know, this is not just one butterfly, you know, one scenario. Yeah, 4 of materials. You're blossoming. You're coming out of something. Some of you, it was May to December. Some of you, it's been the last 3 or 4 years. Have not been easy. 2 of Voices. 5 of Materials, which is 5 of Pentacles, and then we go into the Ace. Yeah, something was mismatched in your life. And then we got the 8 of Wands, Inspiration. So you felt it, something, people, not in alignment. You've been clearing a lot of karma. You've been wrapping up dharma. And that's why you're now able to fly. All these colors, you know, different shades or different hues in your wings. What has allowed you to fly, soul story number 3, is all that you've gone through, the muck and the mire, all that you've gone through and transmuted and transformed, and you've released, and you've used the energy, you've used the learning lesson. And it's been very emotional for you, a lot of emotional times for you. And you are moving on, and you're flying, and it's about you. And I feel like these 2 eyes, it's like you're being guided. No matter if you're looking forward or backward, it doesn't matter. If you're looking forward, there's guidance around you. You are being guided very much in your life. You have a guiding star, maybe higher self, God, spirit, the universe. You are guiding. I feel like the universe is your lighthouse. There's this universal energy that is shining and showing you where to go. You're like in the universe's map. You know, your universe's GPS. So you're very much in alignment. You're really waiting. I feel like this soul group, you're waiting. You're waiting for the things to pick up or move, or you're waiting for the direction. You have the faith. You have the trust. Sometimes you doubt, but I mostly feel it's just been situations, and everybody doubts. Every time we go to a new level, we doubt. Like, can I do it? Or, there's always a little bit of doubt. That's kind of the human way. That's a human aspect of us. But I definitely see that you're not letting that slow you down anymore or stop you. There is a gift from the universe. You are aligning for a gift. And for many of you, this gift is definitely on the material, physical plane. It's a tangible gift, something that you can hold on to, because you're already in alignment to abundance. Okay, the abundance is fueling you. You're feeling this up-leveling energy. You're hoping hard times are over. Well, I'm here to tell you, hard times are over. Look forward to abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and possibility. So that's different for each of you. What brings you happiness, abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, something that's going to be very enthusiastic for you with this Eight of Wands energy. So I feel like the time of mismatched energy or mismatched people is starting to end. It's ending. There's new people coming on your path that are much more aligned to you and the vision of you and your life. They're people that are going to help you, that are going to show you this is what you need to do, or this is the right direction. Six of Materials. Yeah, that's more even relationships. It's a reciprocity there. So this money that I see you aligning to, this abundance, now, mind you, some of you, this is going to be better health. The body is feeling better, looking better. Again, a lot of the changes I see for you and this, the universe is messaging to me for you, this particular soul story is tell them that this is about change that they can taste, touch, feel, see. It's not just feeling better or feeling more abundant or feeling the flow. It's actually a physical manifestation. It's the blossom. It's like the seeds were planted and things are starting to blossom. And you've got Chariot, so moving in a new direction. Probably in the winter time. I'm going to take a few extra cards for you because this, you've got two aces now. You've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords and the Chariot. And you're having an awakening. Yeah. Maybe you work with awakening, spiritual awakening, but you're having your own awakening that's moving you forward. And that thing's picking up. Okay, there's two cards wanting to come out of here, but let's not. So, you're moving in a new direction. I think soul story number 2 got the Chariot. So if you were drawn to soul story number 2, you might want to look there. Okay, should we take a couple more just to even it out? Yeah, you're having an awakening as to your path, your purpose, and what you really want to do. You're having an awakening about your gifts, your beauty, really, your beauty. It's about connecting more to your beauty. Yeah, Muse of Materials. A lot of you are very artistic or very expressive or very creative. Or some of you actually want to move into a more creative sphere. The wheel is turning. So this means things are leveling up. Things are getting better. You were already kind of down here. You've moved through a cycle. I do believe for you in the winter months, which will be starting in December. December is pivotal. There is you're going to do a lot with communication this month. And looking, I'm trying to get one more card, see if there is one more card. You're doing a lot with communication, and you're doing a lot with discerning people or situations. Are they right for me or are they not? Okay. I don't know if I want to take those. There's just a Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Voices, which just tells me you're making decisions, which we kind of already know that. And Two of Pentacles is kind of the past and the present, or the present and the future. You're balancing a lot. There could be there's definitely going to be two directions. You're going to start moving in a new direction in the winter months, which is also December, right? End of December. This may be from someone else or your own choice. There's a lot with decision making, and it's the time because with the wheel here and awakening here, the Judgment, it's like time is up. It's done. Whether you're finished or not, or whether you want to do something, it's like, okay, I'm really ready. I'm ready for it. Whatever it is, you're ready for it. Yeah, you're ready for it. Because why, I ask? Because you have a new perspective. Look at all that yellow and the butterfly. So whatever you've gone through, some of you the last 3, 4, 5 years, some of you from last May to December, has awakened you to a new way of living. Maybe you haven't liked how you've been living very much, or liked your life, or like what's in your life, or like where you live. Because some of you, this will definitely be a move. I don't know if I would say in December. For some of you, obviously it could be, especially if you're looking for a new place. but definitely by 2024. And by the way, I mean, in the collective, we are in this universal flow of gathering, of coming together, of connecting through synergy, synchronicity, symbiosis. There's just this magic way of connecting because people are awakening more to their soul and living more from their soul, which is by resonance, which includes our emotions, our energy and motion. So you're kind of already hip to that. You know, you're coming through the solar plexus chakra. Does this vibe right? Does this feel right for me? You're not coming from wounding as much anymore, and some of you not at all. Like, this is my trauma story. I'm trauma bonding. You know, I'm in a learning lesson relationship. It's like, no. I mean, we learn. If you're awake and aware, we're always learning. Like my dad always says, you learn till your very last breath. But you're moving out of that dynamic of having to have drama. You're lightening up of having to, or even having problems with people. You can solve it in your own mind. You can solve it like, oh, well, this is actually what my issue or my pattern, or this is what I'm going through. Why? Because you're inspired. You want to create. You want something different. You want something new in your life. You realize this is my chance to shine. This is my chance to really have the life that I want to have, to do what I want to do. And it's well within your reach. It is in your reach because you're aligned to the abundance of the universe. You have a deep knowing. Look at that. You have a deep knowing. Time for a nap. Just rest. Let it unfold. You are soul aligned. Soul story number 3. Soul aligned. Say that really fast. I get a lot of laughter. You know, when I relax back and I connect into the energies of the universe, I just hear laughter, like fun. You're going to be having a lot of fun. Did I say something with sister or sisterhood? Or was that another reading? I don't remember. But I feel like you're going to gather with some people. And there's a lot of laughter and bantering back and forth, talking, like, yeah, you're poised for something really fun. And it's like the doubting voice is getting quieter. It's quieting down. I just heard the worst is over. Look at that, the yellow. You've got to connect happiness. Listen, you can be sad. I have depression sometimes. But when I'm around people or I'm go for a walk or I connect with people, all of a sudden, boom, I'm out of it because I'm in the present moment. And I feel like that's been a big lesson for you from Spirit. It's been one of the big universe lessons for you is like being able to shift into a certain, vibe. If you're really in the present moment and something's funny or you're curious about something, you can go there now. You can go there. You don't have to hold on. You can look ahead. You can put your head up now. You don't have to hold on to what drags you down or what happened or held you back in the past. You literally can hold your head up high. It's time for you to hold your head up high. And I just heard fly. The universe is a bit of a poet, I see. Okay. Universe. Oh, yeah, there it is. The sister. That's right. Mystical sisters. So a lot of you very mystical. There's a lot of mysticism, mystical energy, vibe I'm getting here. Occult, esoteric, spiritual, occult, tarot. You are aligning to the universe and you are giving the universe the message, I am ready, let's do it. Bring it on, let's have it, let's play, let's have fun, let's create. I want to live bigger. Your star is rising. Okay, you've got debt here. Now, some of you, this isn't just financial debt. We're going to look at the business and career here. Cryptocurrency. Yeah, some of you, this has come out twice. You could be looking into crypto. Some of you, this is karmic debt. It's emotional debt that's weighed you down. You've had to get through some learning lessons. You had to help certain people. Some of you, what people don't realize is that, especially for light work, starseeds, Starseed light workers and light workers, healer. You come in with people you're meant to help. And the whole thing is to bond, but not get enmeshed, not to get in entanglement and enmeshment. But of course, on the 3D level, the emotional body, the way it kind of morphs, we can. So some of you are definitely going to be having the money to pay off debt, or you're going to be looking and saying, how can I pay off this debt? But a lot of you, it's emotional debt. So I do see some weight releasing, some physical weight, the burden being because you're going to be aware, okay, I owe this person this, or I have to do this for my family, or I have to do this for my wife or my husband or my friend. I have to do this because this is what I agreed to. But what's going to happen is that's lessening. That's that Wheel of Fortune. That debt is lessening. That karmic debt is lessening. Keep the receipts. Some of you, this is about business. And look at that. What did I say? The debt paid so you can free up. So you're going for debt. And some of you, it's because you're connecting more to your spirit. You're connecting more to your spirit, spirituality, your spiritual principles. Some of you, maybe you're in Patreon. You're connecting in more to the universe's abundance, the abundance of the universe. That, sometimes, because if you are living miserly, if you're living in poverty conscious, I just got to pay this debt down and I can't do anything. I can't, do this course or class. I can't go on this little drive or this little, if you pull in, that's the space you live at. If you start looking and going, wow, I am abundant because I have resources, I have gifts, I have talents, I have great friends or family, or I have this job that's, supporting me or aligning me. I have these projects I'm doing. When you start looking at that like that, and really that is that attitude of gratitude, right? It's being grateful. And to me, the next level of gratitude is appreciation. Because appreciation, you could feel it. It's like, ooh, I feel that appreciation. Like when people leave comments, or sometimes people for my podcast have left reviews and then, 5-star review and then comment, I feel that appreciation. I always say, I appreciate your appreciation comment because I feel that appreciation is a form of love. And what is love? It's abundance. And what do you have? The Atlantean love star. So love, when we're living from that place of love, we're living more abundant. So you will be paying off debt, whether financial, whether burdens, whether emotional, you are paying off debt. The debt is being paid off. Some of you, there's some extra money that's coming in where you'll be able to pay off some debt and put some money towards what you want to do, getting that help or support. Some of you are also going to have the money to buy something for your business. What's the house? Gemini and 11th house. Okay, both of those came out. So again, this is like 11th house and Gemini, world's the third. There's a lot about connection, communication, contracts, connecting with your, soul tribe, your soul path community. This is a time for you to connect and share your gifts, hear from other. Oh my God, I keep hitting this. Sorry. I don't want to move that. There we go. I'm on one side of the camera stand. So, yeah, I feel some of these wishes you want come from friends, spiritual groups, community, maybe even online. If you're online, it could be that as well. And I'm going to take two more. The second house. I'm actually taking more cards with you, but I'm hearing that the second house. Yeah, and you've got Chiron. You're healing money. You're healing issues around money, abundance, and resources. So you're also, a lot of you have done a lot of healing around being around people or groups or communities. You may have had some, not great experiences. There could be some trauma about being around groups. Or you've cleared the family dynamic, healed the family pattern, so you could be around groups. But also a lot of you working in the communication field is something very fulfilling for you, but also does bring you in, I feel, a lot more money. So think in terms of communication, community. You got a lot around with communication and community and healing relationships. There's a lot of healing that's going on in your relationships right now. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And I think because some of you felt like you were more in a subservient role, you know, or maybe you've always been the listener, and you're still very empathetic. I feel like you guys, a lot of you could be empaths. Okay, we've got 2 more cards here. We've got ascending. What did I say? You're ascending. The entrance. You're in a phase of expansion. So the part of the abundance that you're aligning to with your connection to the universe is that expansion and cross-pollinate. The Gemini again. We've got Gemini twice. So I don't know if you have planets in Gemini in your chart, or you are Gemini or dealing with Gemini. Look at your 3rd house. Those of you that know your astrology, I would look at where Chiron is right now. It's in Aries. I would look at your ascendant, the 11th house, the 2nd and the 3rd house. But you're meant to expand right now. So this is a time of expansion. Cross-pollinate is like not to isolate, and that's what bees do, but also butterflies do that, the cross-pollination. So something is growing in your circle or your sphere of influence. When you on the path, the soul path, when you are a light worker, a healer, a teacher, you know, we go from a sphere of experience. We have all this experience and learning and training and life experience, and then we move into a space where we get our sphere of influence. So your sphere of influence is expanding, is what I'm seeing. Even with the Star card, I'm getting something with 11th house for you, which to me is community and also social media. Now I've just got a deja vu, like I did this reading before. Right as I move this card here, I got like this flash, like I've been here before. I've had this conversation with you before, or I've known you before. Look out for deja vu, past. I think this retrograde time, you know, retrograde, I think it's the 12th of December. There could be a lot of people coming back. I think this card wanted to come in too. Hold on a second. Yeah, there's another message for you. Look out during the retrograde. It brings in new people that look like someone else, but also people, yeah, review. And then Chiron, I knew it. Yeah, I just didn't take them, but they fell out of the deck. Spirit does that when it really wants you to focus on something. Be very aware during this retrograde time. Chiron, healing relationships. You're healing your idea. You're healing the identity, the soul, how your soul manifests as you on this earth plane. How you come across to people, how you feel in your skin. For some of you, how you feel in your skin, in your very own body. How you feel in your life circumstances is healing. And depending on where the Chiron's hitting your chart, look for a healing in that area. Look for that area to activate more. So some of you are taking your energy from one thing or one focus or over focus and bringing it also into something else. Like you're expanding, soul story number 3. There's a lot of healing in the expansion. You're expanding your voice, your sphere of influence. You're expanding your tools. You're expanding how you live somehow. And the 2nd house means that you're going to be, again, there was a gift of Ace of Pentacles here. Ace of Materials, which is the Ace of Pentacles. There is increase financially as whatever it is that you're doing, and you're feeling better. Your self-worth, self-esteem, self-confidence is coming up. And your confidence in your work or what you're putting out there in the world, it's like you have a different perspective about what you're doing, what you're putting out there in the world, how you're living. So the retrograde is going to be very powerful for you. It's going to be in Capricorn. We have Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, and then it stations direct in Sagittarius, so I would look at Cappy. Where's Cappy? Sagittarius. But this whole idea of your own inner dialogue, reviewing where you're going and what you're doing, a new design. So you could be connecting to a deeper part of your soul matrix or soul design. We all have an individual design or matrix. Matrix simply means design. It's not something bad. It's a pattern. It's a frequency. It's like a Fibonacci frequency. It's like an ammonite or a fossil cell. The fractal. So there is an alignment. Some of you could be getting channeled messages coming in more. You may be getting messages also from your dreams or very fated connections coming in on your path. There's a lot of fate and destiny coming in on your path is what I'm getting. There's a lot that has to do with fate and destiny. And so you're aligning to the universe's abundance, and it's opening up to this more fated path, that your destiny. That's Judgment. It's opening up to your destiny. So this alignment is bringing you into your true destiny. If you felt a little off path, you're getting back on track, back on path. You're aligning to your next unfolding from the Akashic. And it is going to bring more money for you, money to do some purchases you want to do, money that that you can have to for whatever you need, really. Some of you, it's an increase financially, and some of you, it is actually a lump sum of money. It could be for you just more income. Again, I'm getting a lot with this group that you are in a lot of different things. It's the things. You're into a lot. And either you're highly creative, self-express. Some of you could even be on YouTube. Maybe it's donations. Maybe it's super chats or super thanks or whatever in the heck they're called. Or maybe you're doing public speaking, or maybe you get a new job or a gig. Some of you, there's a lot of temporary work or coming in, or consulting, or maybe working, like if you're in the States, like a 1099, like entrepreneur or business. Those of you that work for someone else, there still is also increase there as well. But you're coming out of the shadow, you're rising above, you're looking at your uniqueness, you're taking yourself lighter, but you also are very determined on what it is that you want to do, is also what I'm hearing. So this message from the universe is to focus on your gifts and your talents at this time. See yourself as a resource, and see your body as the vessel or vehicle of the soul, and your spiritual nature is like the driving force. Your spiritual nature is connecting you into the universe and the gifts of the universe. And you are getting gifts from the universe. You are in a place where the hard times are over, and there are gifts that are coming to you. Abundance, happiness, emotional fulfillment. You're enthusiastic about something or someone in a new path, a new direction, or something that is added to your path. All right, so your Soul Insights mantra is, as I align to the frequency and flow of my soul, I align to the abundance of the universe. Yeah, I forgot to mention, I will be doing extendeds on Patreon. There's a link if you want to dive a bit deeper, expand more. You're welcome to do that. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Lots of love and light.